Hi, here we are, Austin, Texas. It's 70 degrees, sunny, and our Austin real estate market is exploding, very similar to the cedar pollen that most Austinites are dealing with right now. In fact, I hear the fire department has been dealing with a lot of false calls because they think that the cedar blooms are actually fires. So it's interesting times right now with the historical real estate market and actually the historical number of pollen count that's in the air right now. Since my goal is to be your realtor for life, and in a non-stockish kind of way, I feel my 25 years of real estate knowledge and my boots on the ground has a lot of value to you. And from time to time, I'd like to give you that information. So let's look at 2013. 2013, in my 25 years of real estate, was the most aggressive market that I've ever been involved in. In fact, in May, according to the Austin Board of Realtors MLS system, we had a record low number of homes as an inventory than we ever have had. In fact, we only had 2 months of homes in inventory. And what that basically means is, at that time, we had about 7,000 homes on the market. In previous months, we were selling about 3,500 homes a month. So if not one new listing came on the market, we would run out of listings in 2 months. That's all that means. Interest rates remained low throughout the entire year. And in fact, the Austin Business Journal reported that we, as Austinites, were able to benefit in having over 100 people per day moving into Austin. So a lot of big things are happening into Austin. So now I'd like to create some benchmarks. So just let's look at the market historically. I pride myself in knowing a lot about year-to-year real estate activity as it comes in play with the multiple listing and how many single resident homes that we have on the market. So let's talk about that. In the summer of 2010, we had the most homes on the market that we ever had in the MLS system, just over 12,000. So keep in mind, prior to October 2008, our market here in Austin was doing quite well. The overall nation was really starting to be in a recession. We were pulled into that recession through our financial crisis in October 2008. And eventually we had more homes coming up on the market, people needing to sell. Right now we only have 5,266 homes as of 10 minutes ago on the market right now. So what does that mean? Well, as I mentioned earlier, May we had about 2 months of inventory. We were selling about 3,500 homes as a real estate professional community, and we're selling about 3,500 homes per month. Right now, we have just over 5,200 homes on the market, and we're selling just over 2,500 homes a month. These are crazy numbers. The Texas Real Estate Center says for a balanced market, we should realize about 6.5 months of inventory. That would predicate for Austin, which has just over 1.8 million people, about 7,000 to 9,000 homes. So you can see this is a fantastic time to sell a house. Through our unique seller and buyers process, our sellers were able to benefit and actually receive more money on average than a traditional realtor's process. What I mean by that is over 60% of my clients, when I represented them selling their home, received multiple offers. Through that multiple offer process, we were actually able to elevate the value and the ultimate sales price. And with our buyers, we have a unique buyers process. And with all the buyers that we work with, on average, we were able to create a situation where our buyers, in fact, paid 8% less than what the asking price was. And if you want to learn more about this, feel free to give me a call, and I can tell you our 7-step process. So let's look at the forecast. And I'll just tell you in general, the forecast for Austin for 2014 and years to come is really great. I go to a lot of economic forecast seminars, and I haven't met one economist that's not bullish on Austin for this year and actually for the next 3 to 7 years. Because what you pay on your mortgage, your interest rate, is one of the key factors on what you can buy or whether or not you should buy or not. I wanted to bring in our preferred lender, Ryan Leahy of Cornerstone Mortgage Company, to talk a little bit more about that.
Hello everyone, this is Ryan Leahy with Cornerstone Mortgage and the Leahy Lending Team. Chris asked me to do an update for you guys today regarding interest rates. the changes in the lending guidelines, as well as what are interest rates possibly going to be doing this year and what do people predict they're going to be doing this year, and really what does that mean to you when you're looking to buy a home. So first off, let's talk about this year is going to be the year of the pre-qualification. What I mean by that is there have, as of January of 2014, the lending guidelines have changed and actually are continuing to get tighter. In particular, what they're doing is they have dropped the debt to income that is required to get a mortgage through a Fannie Mae Freddie Mac loan and down to a 43% debt to income. Now, that is for most of the big banks. For companies like Cornerstone, not much has changed. First off, so I'm not going to try to predict interest rates because I don't have the crystal ball, but I will repeat back to you what I have heard over 4 different economists talk about interest rates and what they think they're going to do. Of course, the predictions range from anywhere that they're only going to go up a little bit to they're going to go up a lot. On a $350,000 home at 4.625% principal and interest, it's about $1,800 a month. If costs go up just 10%, which is not astronomical over the last recent years of home appreciation, that would put that home price at $385,000. And if interest rates continue to go up just a point to 5.5%, that's a delta of a higher payment of $387 a month, almost $400 a month more on a $350,000 purchase price. When you do that same exercise at $600,000, the difference in payment is $662 a month in monthly mortgage payment. So ask yourself, what is going to make you move today? And does it really make sense for us to take a look at making our next home purchase sooner rather than later? My name is Ryan Leahy with Cornerstone Mortgage and the Leahy Lending Team. I look forward to being a resource for you and competing for your business. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Ryan. So the takeaway is, if you're comfortable in your home, you're paying a reasonable amount of interest rate, stay in your home. Enjoy this equity gain that you're going to realize for the next 4 or 5 years. But if you are interested or contemplating in selling your house, this may be one of the best times doing it, taking advantage of the low prices compared to where they're going to be, and taking advantage of this interest rate, which most economists do predict that the interest rates are going to go higher in months to come. If you're struggling with this decision, let's have a chat. I truly want to be your consummate realtor. I want to be your go-to guy and your realtor for life. Thank you.